Hello YouTubers, Sonic Ox here. Today is Wednesday, November 1st, 2023. I hope you and your loved ones are all doing well. So this is just a quick video showing some experiments with the old Hubsan onto the new frame, or the frame I 3D printed. I know I said in an earlier video that I didn't intend to cannibalize the Hubsan and put it on the 3D printed frame, but the old girl has developed some health problems as of late. Specifically, it's sending the wrong information from the quad to the controller. It's kind of an odd thing. Maybe one of you guys who's more versed in electronics than I can explain it, but it's given me a low battery warning, even to the point that it lands the quad. And that's even with a battery that I know is good and full. I even have a new battery that I charged up and tested, and it looks fine, it tests fine, but then when I plug it into the quad, it gives me a low voltage error on the screen. So anyway, I figured that since I had to tear into the old Hubsan to look at that problem anyway, that I'd just go ahead and switch it over. I mean, this is an 8-year-old quad that's served its purpose, so it's basically just an old retired pensioner like myself that it's still fun to be around, but it isn't good for much, right? So anyway, and also it's not transmitting video data, and I don't know if that's because the camera itself is broken or there's something wrong on the board as far as video transmission. I suspect that it's the camera. If it wasn't broken before, I probably broke it getting it out of the Hubsan shell. It was, they put all that stuff in there with the strongest gorilla snot you've ever seen. Yeah, it's like a hot glue or something. But so I got it out, and the camera's not working. So I decided I wasn't afraid to mess with it, because there's really not much I can hurt beyond what it already is. So I took it all out of the shell and put it on this 3D printed frame. I was encouraged that I was able to use the LEDs and the landing gear on this frame. There you can see the GPS unit and the antennas for video transmission, and also for the receiver that controls receiver flight controls. So what I intend to do now is clean it up and secure the wires and everything so that the props won't chop it up. I did put props on it and hovered it for just a second, and it will carry that new frame, so I was encouraged by that. So what I intend to do today or tonight or tomorrow is shorten up the wires, clean up the wire runs, secure them some way. I was thinking of maybe even using clear heat shrink or something, try to get a clean look that secures everything, but I don't know. I'll experiment with that a little bit. And talking about experimenting, I've been printing 3D printing TPU parts, thermoplastic polyurethane. Everybody seems to print their quad parts in TPU because it's really strong and really flexible, but it's a really difficult material to print with, in my experience anyway. It binds up your extruder, and there's all kinds of problems with TPU printing. So I've had limited success with it, but what I finally did was broke down and ordered up some parts to here's the unit itself. That's an old Creality CR10 that I built from a kit years ago. Anyway, it's been a workhorse. It's a great printer, but that extruder with the long Bowden tube doesn't work well for TPU, so I ordered it's a $30 kit that basically puts a direct drive extruder on it, and I know that comes with its own set of problems, but it's supposed to be here Thursday, so I'll get that worked out. So that's really it for me for now. I'll keep making videos as these little projects progress. Ox out.